Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and healthy. So, today again we are here for learning science. So, as you know, I am your science teacher from Mohadi School, Mubasiramis, and today we learn about lesson number 1, 2 and 3. So, let's start our today's lecture with one beautiful line. That do what is right, not what is easy. When we do any work, we see that if there is easy or if there is hard. So we choose easy work. But we have to do right thing if it is a easy or if it is a hard. So do what is right, not what is easy, because the important thing is you do right work. So let's start our today's lecture. So what we learn today? We learn about paper. So in this paper we learn 3 lessons. Lesson number 1, 2 and 3. Lesson number 1 is you and your surroundings. Number 2, living and non-living things. And number 3, the world of plant. So we learn in lesson number 1 you and your surroundings about surroundings. We learn in this lesson what is surroundings, that the area around us is called surroundings. We also learn in this lesson that how we should keep our surroundings, and we learn why we should keep our surroundings clean. So we learn all these things in lesson number 1. Then we learn in lesson number 2 living and non-living things. In this lesson we learn about 4 things: living, non-living, natural and man-made. So we learn in this lesson that things that can breathe, eat, reproduce, move by on, these all are living things. When things which cannot move, which cannot breathe, which cannot eat is non-living things. We also learn about man-made things, things that made by man. And we learn about natural things also, which are not made by man and made by nature. So these all are natural things. Then we learn about plants in lesson number 3, the world of plants. We learn that plants have many parts, and we also learn that there are 5 parts of the plant, what we need to grow plant. All these things we learn in lesson number 3. In lesson number 3, we learn about plants. So in this lesson, we learn that plants are also living things. So we learn that plants need air, water and sunlight to grow. So in lesson number 2, when we learn about living things, we also learn that plants and animals are living things. So now in lesson number 3, when we learn about plants, we understand that why plants are living things, because plants need air, water and sunlight to grow. So when we learn in lesson number 3 about plants, we understand that how they are living things. So these all things we learn in lesson number 3, that plants have 5 parts. Plants divide in different types. So plant have 5 parts like leaf, stem, flower, fruit and roots. So we learn in this lesson that flowers are changes into the fruit. Then we learn about different types of plant. We divide plant with the stem. So soft stem plant we called creepers, which are growing along the ground because they cannot grow up because of weight. So the plants grow along the ground are creepers. We learn in this lesson number 3, that plants which cannot grow straight without support are climbers. They grow with support of wall, stick or thread. And we learn about trees, that big and strong plants are called trees. So all these things we learn in lesson number 3. You also learn about small plants like rose and lotus, which are very small. And many other things we learn in lesson number 3. So now let's start our today's topic, that what we learn today. We solve the paper. So we solve this paper with paper style. So we learn today fill in the blanks, true or false, match the following, give 2 examples, and question answers. So in this paper you tick mark the correct answer. So we start our question number 1. Fill in the blanks. So in this question we write one answer from 2 options. So one is wrong and one is right. So in your exam you tick mark the right answer. So let's start our question number 1. Fill in the blanks. Number 1. Big and strong plant are called dash, tree or climbers. So from trees and climbers we have to tick mark the right option. So when we learn in lesson number 3 different types of plant. So we learn that trees are big and strong, when climbers are not big and not strong. Why? Because the stem of climbers are very soft. So that's why they grow with support of stick, wall or thread. So we learn in lesson number 3 that big and strong plants are called trees. So we have to circle the answer. We circle the answer here, trees. So what is the answer? Big and strong plants are called trees. In your exam you tick mark the answer. So I hope you tick mark the right answer. So when you learn about trees and climbers, remember that climbers are having soft stem, when trees having big and strong stem. That's why we called it tree. So the answer is tree. Big and strong plants are called trees. So let's see the second question. That a book is a dash things. This is question from lesson number 2, living and non-living things. So in this lesson we learn that some things are living and some things are non-living. So we learn about things which are living need air to breathe. They can drink water, they can move by on. So when we see book, what we see? That book can drink water? Yes or no? No. Book can move by on? No. Book can drink water? No. So book is a living thing or non-living thing? Remember that non-living thing cannot move by on. So what is the answer? A book is a living thing or non-living thing? Book can grow? No. So the answer is a book is dash things. The answer is book is non-living thing. So we circle the non-living thing. So in your exam you tick mark the option. So a book is non-living things. In lesson number 2 we learn about different types of things, living and non-living. Let's see next question. That plant has dash parts. Now this question is from lesson number 3. We learn in lesson number 3 about plants, right? So what we learn about plants? That plants have many parts. So how many parts of the plant? Leaf, stem, root, flower and fruit. So there are 5 parts of the plant. So what is the answer? One or many? Plant has one part of, or plant has many parts? How many parts? 5 parts. So plant has many parts. So we circle the many. So when we learn about plants, we revise that plant has 5 parts. So there are 5 parts of the plant. So the answer is many. Then now here you can see the different parts of the plant: flower, leaf, fruit, stem and root. These all are parts of the plant. So how many parts of the plant? There are 5 parts of the plant. So now you can understand that plant has many parts. So when you write the answer in exam, I hope you write right answer. In question number 4, all plants and animals are dash things. So we learn in lesson number 3 about plants, and we learn in lesson number 2 about living and non-living things. So what are living things? Things that can grow, that can eat, that can drink water, that can move, that can reproduce, all are living things. When things that cannot move, that cannot eat, that cannot drink water, they all are non-living things. So when we say plants and animals, they can move, yes. They can drink, yes. They can breathe, yes. So all plants and animals are living things. So what we write here answer? Living or non-living? Which answer is right? Yes, living. So we circle the living things. So all plants and animals are living things. All things we learn in lesson number 2 also, and when we learn about plants in lesson number 3, we learn that plants are also living things, because plants also need air, water and food to grow. Now let's see next question, that there are dash parts of the plant. So in which lesson we learn about plants? Lesson number 3, the world of plants. Now we have to count the parts of the plant. So how many parts of the plant? Let's count. Leaf, roots, stem, flower and fruit. So now you can count that how many parts of the plant. Count on your finger. Roots, stem, flower, fruit and leaf. So there are 5 parts of the plant. So which answer is right, 1 or 5? We have to circle the right answer. What is the right answer? The right answer is 5. So there are 5 parts of the plant. So we learn this in lesson number 3, that plant has many parts and we can count the parts of the plant. There are 5 parts of the plant. So we write here. Here you can see the picture of tomato plant and you can count the underground part of the plant is root 1. The second part of the plant which start growing after root is stem. Then third part of the plant is leaf. When leaf start growing, leaf make food for plant, and with help of sunlight, air and water, the flowers start growing and flower is changes into the fruit. So there are 5 parts of the plant you can see here, fruits also and flowers also. Now let's see question number 2. True or false? What we have to do in this question? If sentence is right, we have to write true. And if sentence is wrong, then we have to write false. So when you see the sentence, when you read sentence, you have to carefully read it. Then write answer. So let's see what is the first, true or false. We should keep our surroundings clean. So in lesson number 1, you and your surroundings, we learn about surroundings, that the area around us, we called it surroundings. So how our surrounding will be? Is that clean or is that dirty? If it is dirty, what happen? You fall ill. If it is clean, you can grow healthy. So we should keep our surroundings clean. We revise all these things 2 or 3 times. So now you have to answer it, that we should keep our surroundings clean. True or false? Yes, true. So we circle the true. Why? Because our surroundings should be clean. Because if our surroundings should be not clean, we fall ill. So this sentence is right, that we should keep our surroundings clean. So we write the answer true. Here you can see 2 pictures. One is clean surrounding and one is dirty surrounding. So from this, which surroundings you like? Clean or dirty? Clean. Why? Because if there is clean surrounding, you can sit there. If there is dirty surrounding, you cannot sit there because of dirty smell. Now let's see number 2. All plants are big. So in lesson number 3, we learn about plants. We also learn that different types of plant. So we have to answer that all plants are big, yes or no? We see banyan tree, it is a big plant. When we see rose plant, is it a big? When we see coriander, is it a big? No. Why? Because they are small. When we see the plant of money plant, it is big? No. So all plants are big? False. Why? Because all plants are not big. Some plants are small. So we circle the false. So this sentence, all plants are big, is false. So we write here the answer false. Now let's see next question. We should not grow more trees. Now we learn in lesson number 1 about this, that we should grow more tree or not. So first we learn in lesson number 1 that why we need tree, because trees give us fresh and clean air. So we should grow more trees is the right sentence. But here what is the sentence? We should not grow more trees. If we not growing more trees, we don't get fresh air, and because of that we cannot grow healthy. So we should not grow more trees. The sentence is wrong. Why? Because we should grow more trees, because trees give us green surroundings, and green surroundings make us healthy. So we write the answer false. So we have to grow more trees. Here you can see one boy and girl is growing trees. Then number 4, always throw waste into the dustbin. So we should keep our surroundings clean. For this, we should throw waste into the dustbin. Waste means garbage. So whenever you at home, whenever you at school or other place, you should throw waste into the dustbin. It make your surroundings clean. So this sentence is right, that always throw waste into the dustbin. So we write right answer. Then here you can see 2 pictures. One is right and one is wrong. Number 5. Banyan is a big plant. True or false? We learn in lesson number 3 about big trees. Apple, banana, ashoka tree and banyan tree. We also learn that banyan has roots which are start growing new plant. So banyan is a big plant is true, because banyan has a big and strong stem. So the answer is true. So we write here true. Here you can see the picture of banyan tree and you can see that how big it is. So the answer is true. Banyan is a big tree. Now let's see question number 3. Match the following. As you know, in this question you have to match the following. So you have 4 answers and from this you have to tick mark the right answer. So number 1 is leaf. We have 5 match the following. So we have 5 options. Number 1 leaf. The options is cat, makes food, waste, mango and chair. So what leaf make for plant? We learn that leaf is a kitchen of the plant. So what is the answer? The answer is makes food, because leaf is a kitchen of the plant. We learn in lesson number 3 that leaf makes food for plant. So we write the answer makes food. So we tick mark this answer. Then number 2, man-made things. Here you can see 5 options. From this, which is man-made things? Things that made by man. So cat made by man, yes or no? No. Then makes food, wrong answer. Then waste, wrong answer. Then mango, wrong answer. And chair. So the man can make chair, because we know that carpenter make chair. So we circle the chair. So the right answer is chair is man-made thing. Number 3, tree. From this, which is a tree? Cat, makes food, waste or mango. So which is a tree? Yes, mango is tree. We learn in big and strong plant. Which is a tree? mango. So we circle the mango. Now you can understand that which trees are we learn. Mango, banyan tree and banana tree and many others. Number 4, living things. So from this, which is a living thing? Cat makes food, waste, mango and chair. So we learn that animals are living things, and which animal we have here? We have here cat. So cat is living things. So we joined living thing with cat. Then dustbin. So what we throw in dustbin? We throw waste into the dustbin. So we throw waste into the dustbin. So the answer is waste. Now let's check the right answer. Leaf makes food. Man-made things are chair, trees, mango, living thing, cat. And dustbin we throw waste. So here you can see the answer of match the following. So now you can understand that which is the right answer. Now let's see the next question. Question number 4a. Write 2 examples. In this we have to write 2 names for each. So we have to write 2 names for each. So in this we write 2 examples of each thing. So let's start. Question number 1. That trees. So when we learn about trees, lesson number 3, from this, which is tree? The big and strong plant with big and strong stem. So mango and apple, and second watermelon and muskmelon. So as we know that trees grow straight. When we see watermelon and muskmelon, we see that they are growing along the ground because they cannot grow like mango and apple. So watermelon and muskmelon are creepers, when mango and apple. So big and strong plants have stem, and the stem is very strong. So from these, mango and apple are trees because watermelon and muskmelon are creepers because they are growing along the ground. So the answer is mango and apple. 2 examples of tree which we write: apple tree and mango tree. Now let's see second question. Parts of the plant. So we learn about parts of the plant in lesson number 3, that plants have 5 parts: fruits, flowers, leaf, stem and root. And the other option is water and air. So from this, which is a part of the plant? Can we see water and air in plant? Yes or no? No. So we circle the fruit and flower because fruits and flowers are parts of the plant. So now when we write answer, we circle the 2 names of parts of the plant. So fruits and flowers are parts of the plant. So we circle it. Then question number 4b. Answer the questions. So in this question we have to write answer. So we have to write in short answer. So let's see what is the question. Kitchen of the plant. So in lesson number 3 we learn about different parts of the plant. So from this, which is the kitchen of the plant? Which part of the plant make food for plant with help of sunlight, air and water? Yes, leaf. So here you can see the picture of leaf which is making food for plant with help of sunlight, air and water. So the answer is leaf. Kitchen of the plant is leaf. As we learn in lesson number 3 that leaf make food for plant. Now let's see what is the second question. That how many parts of the plant? So I know that you all learn this about plants, that plants have 5 parts. So here you can count the part of the plant: root number 1, stem number 2, flower number 3, fruit number 4, and leaf number 5. So we count these parts of the plant, that there are 5 parts of the plant. So let's write answer. That how many parts of the plant? Answer is 5. We have to write answer in short, in one word. Now let's see question number 3. Name any one part of the plant. So how many parts of the plant? 5 parts of the plant. So the answer is fruit. In lesson number 3, we learn about 5 parts of the plant: fruit, stem, leaf, flower, and roots. You can write any of them. I am writing here fruit, but you can write any part of the plant. So I hope you all understand that what we learned today, and I hope your all answers is right. So keep yourself neat and clean and stay healthy.